It is such a pleasure to meet you. You are an awesome photographer. I was looking at your iPad. Tell me a little bit about your passion for photography and how you came into this.
I have a real passion, not just for photography, but of telling stories. So I love event photography, I love weddings, we do quinceañeras, we do birthday parties, and my training is in documentary work. So I really like to capture really candid moments. I like playing with kids. I like catching all the moments that really brides don't see a lot when they're walking down the aisle and doing all the official stuff. I love when brides come to me really happy to see all these things that they didn't see themselves on their wedding day.
That they didn't see themselves, yeah.
So that's what I'm passionate about.
I wish my video camera could capture the artistry, the color, the eye that you have. It's just amazing. If someone wanted to learn more about your photography services, how would they reach you, Rebecca?
You can find us on Facebook under Rebecca Meredith Photography. My name is spelled particular, so it's REBEKAHMEREDITH Photography.
Okay. Now you're a very young lady, and you said that you have a history of working in documentary. Is that documentary film, documentary photography?
Film.
Documentary film.
Yeah, so my master's is actually in documentary film, and I still work in film as a cinematographer. And there's a lot of crossover there, just telling stories. One is motion picture, and the photography is just still.
That's a good point that you bring out, that photography is telling a story. And you know, when I looked at your beautiful images, that's exactly what I saw. I was pulled into the story.
Well,
it was just amazing.
Thank you.
Tell me about your documentary work. How did you get into that?
You know, I always have had a fascination. My mom tells me that when I was little I would watch people, and I think I just have a fascination with other people and the important things in their life and their families, the occasions, and I think it started really personal, and then decided to go, before I was working in event coordinating, and then I just decided to go back to school. So I went and got my master's in
And where did you get your master's?
At Stanford. They have a great
At Stanford?
They have a great documentary program. It's one of very few in the country that's an MFA, a Master's in Fine Arts. But great people there and great training.
Now, how have you been able to get yourself in the marketplace to get paid agreements where you could actually flourish in your work and make a living? Is this your full-time?
It is my full-time.
It's your full-time pursuit.
So I have a studio in Rialto, California, on the corner of Bloomington Avenue and Cactus Avenue. And I meet with people there about their wedding. We take portraits there, kids and families. But it's just been about putting myself out there and letting people know that I do it. And we get a lot of business from referrals, people who are happy with our work and tell their friends.
Yeah, I would imagine a lot of word of mouth. Now, what have you learned today from this professional business summit?
Oh my gosh, too many things. You want me to look up my notes? you know, one thing that Chris Evans' presentation really stuck with me about being realistic about, you know, the time you're spending to actually get the sales. Spend the time on things that are actually going to get you sales, not just get you fans, not just get you friends, but get you
the bottom line.
Value your work.
Yes, absolutely.
Who value the service that you have and are going to invest in getting that service.
Now, Rebecca, you came in towards the end of my presentation, and one of the things I talked about, and I thank you for getting the CD, one of the things I talked about, Rebecca, was the importance of standing out, finding something unique about yourself, how you brand yourself. How do you perceive yourself as different, unique, standing out? What is it that you offer that people would say, I've got to have Rebecca be my photographer?
You know, I think that our photography really shows, it relates emotion really well. I'm a very emotional person. I'm not shy about saying that. And when I'm at an event, I allow my emotions to move with the event. And I want my photography to reflect how that event felt. And you know, the joys, and sometimes people are crying, and sometimes people are even some arguing or something in the back. But But our photos, my photos, really, I want them to have an emotional journey, take you on an emotional journey.
That's a good point. I never thought about that. But as I saw just the brief encounter I had with you and looking at your photos, I did see emotion, and that's powerful. And it's good that you have a good grasp of what makes you different. Please, again, share with us email, phone number, website, anything we can do to have our audience reach out to you.
You can find us on Facebook under Rebecca Meredith Photography. You can also give me a call anytime and speak with me directly. My number is 909-838-5390.
Thank you so much. I wish you much success. God bless you.